In this module, we are going to talk about financial flows, inflows to developing countries. Remittances play integral role in the inflows to developing countries. Remittances alleviate poverty in the developing countries. Nutritional outcomes are improved, and there is more spending on education. It reduces child labor, and without receiving remittances, developing countries would not be able to spend in these areas. So, such remittances are helping the parent countries to raise the standard of life. According to the World Bank Group president, that is David Malpass, remittances are a vital source of income for developing countries. The ongoing economic recession caused by COVID 19 is taking a severe toll on the ability to send money home and makes it all the more vital that we shorten the time to recovery for advanced economies. So, when there is a problem owing to COVID 19 in parent country as well as in the host country, so individuals were unable to send back remittances to feed their families. So, problem was happening owing to COVID 19. So, if you could see this slide regarding financial inflows to developing countries, the countries who depend on remittances the most, here are you could see that remittances inflows as a percentage of GDP in 2017. Kyrgyzstan, $2.5 billion remittance inflow. Tonga, it's $1.1 billion. Tajikistan, $2.2 billion. So at the end, if you could see, it is Honduras that is having $4.3 billion remittances inflow. Financial inflows to countries in Europe and Central Asia remained comparatively high in 2019. Remittances increased by about 6%. Ukraine ranked at the top for receiving largest remittances in the region, approximately $16 billion in 2019. Smaller remittances dependent economic in the region, for example, Kyrgyzstan Republic or Kyrgyz Republic, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan, for the most part benefited from rebound of economic activity in Russia. However, in 2020, remittances are expected to fall by around 28% due to the following two factors: global coronavirus pandemic and lower oil prices. But here, I have a question that what about those multinational corporations which are working in the developing part of the world and earning a lot of money and flourishing their business in their parent countries? So, that money which multinational corporations are earning from the developing part of the world can be considered a remittance on the part of those multinational corporations, that they are sending back it to their host countries, their parent countries. Is it not the remittances that is being, I mean, earned by the multinational corporations, and they are sending back it to their parent lands, our native lands?